All right, the 2018 playoffs, LeBron run again. He destroyed the Pacers again, man. 2018, just like he did in 17. This year it was him and Kevin Love, the best two players, and third place player probably was Tristan Thompson and Jr. Because Tristan still put up like 14. He was giving you 14 and 10. And he was way more consistent than Jr. But Jr. was more talented, of course. But 2014 and 12 for LeBron, game one, he had 46, 12, and 5, 28, 12, and 8, 32, 13, and 7, 44, 10, and 8, 22, 5, and 7, then 45, 8, and 7. He shot over 50%, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 7 games. When I say he destroyed the paint, I just was looking at the way LeBron played. But I told you the Cavs wasn't that good, man. They almost lost to Oladipo on them, the Pacers. They almost lost to the Pacers in the first round. That's why I said they shouldn't have even been in the finals, man. But let's show you how great LeBron is. LeBron averaged 34 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists on 54% shooting, 34 from 3, 83 from the free throw line. Very efficient. They played the Raptors. They made up for it. They swept the Raptors, but they wasn't as tough as the Pacers. Like the Pacers had Oladipo. I think Miles Turner was younger. They had some tougher guys, but Toronto, I don't know how Toronto is, man. They was a soft team, but LeBron had 26, 11, and 13, then 43, 8 and 14, 38, 6 and 7, then 29, 8 and 11. So LeBron had over 25 points and 25 points, 10 assists in 3 out of the 4 games. LeBron shot 56% from the field, averaged 34 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. Then they played the Celtics again, Eastern Conference Finals. I believe this was, Tatum was there. This was Tatum. I think it was Tatum first year or second. But LeBron had 15 in the first. He didn't play good in the first game. The second game, he had 42, 10, and 12 on 55% shooting. He came back with 27, 5, and 12 on 67% shooting. Then he came back in game 4, another win. Oh, they lost. I'm sorry, 42, 10, and 12 on 55% shooting. They lost. They lost the first 2 games in Boston. And then they went back to Cleveland. They won both games. LeBron had 27, 5, and 12 on 67% shooting. Then 44, 5, and 3 on 61% shooting. And then LeBron played great in game 5 too, but they lost in Boston. Of course, if we got a team that's not, their team wasn't that good, like I said, man. 50% shooting. LeBron had 26, 10, and 5. And then they went back to Cleveland in game 6. LeBron had 46, 11, and 9 on 52% shooting. This is arguably could have been his best series he ever had, honestly. And then they beat the Celtics again. LeBron played all 48 minutes. 35, 15, and 9 on 50% shooting. So LeBron averaged 34, 9 and 8 on 52% shooting, 42 from 3, and then 71 from the free throw line. It's just that game 1, he shot 31%, but game 2, he shot 55. Game 3, he shot 67. Game 4, 61. Game 5, 50. Game 6, 51.52. And then 50%. And then in the finals, they got swept, man. Like I said, they got the team just wasn't that good, man. LeBron had 51, 8 and 8. That's my top 5 LeBron games, probably number 5. 59% from the field. They lost in overtime by 10. They played the Warriors again, got blown out 122 to 103. LeBron shot 50%, 29, 9, and 3. And then they lost by 8. LeBron had 33, 10, and 11. And then 2017 was still better because these fourth quarters he didn't really play well. But LeBron had 23, 7, and 8 on 7 for 13 shooting, 54%. But they got blew out 108 to 85. So every single game, they lost by 10 in game 1. They lost by 19 in game 2. Then they lost by 8 in game 3. And then game 4, they got destroyed, man. They lost by 23. But it could have been worse than that. But yeah, LeBron for that series, 34, 9, and 10 on 52% shooting, 27 from 3, 84 from the free throw line. That was LeBron for running in 2018. At this point, he was 3 and 6 in the finals. And then to 2019... they didn't make it. They didn't make the playoffs, but LeBron missed a lot of games. That's the only reason why they didn't make it. I don't care what nobody say. They was fourth. They was like 3rd or 4th place when LeBron was healthy. But they said that they were scheduled as weak. But ain't no way LeBron's not going to make the playoffs in his prime. Like, it's not going to happen, bro. But even though this is towards the end of his prime, though, I'm about to go to the Lakers. Or he ain't in his prime no more. But 2019, the Raptors beat the Warriors. Durant went down though. But now I'm about to go to 2020, his last finals.